Good morning, everybody. Stacey Rayleigh here. I am going to talk today about Shakeology because people keep asking me about it, and then people are texting me trying to find alternatives to Shakeology and the thoughts. And I figured, let me just throw it out there so everyone can understand what Shakeology is. Shakeology is a Beachbody product. It's a shake. It changed my life, and I'm going to be honest, that's what got me into becoming a Beachbody coach, is because it changed my life. Most Beachbody coaches are people who have lived Beachbody, whether it's a program, whether it's Shakeology, but it's changed their life. So please, when you look at a Beachbody coach, I know some people are like, oh, here comes another pyramid of somebody's selling things. It's really not that at all for us Beachbody coaches. If you're in our world, you see it very differently. A Beachbody coach has just been there, seen it. My transformation, and one day I'll talk about my transformation. Right now I'm not going to talk about that transformation, but I'm going to talk about a part of it. But my transformation was more mental and physical and health-wise. It wasn't necessarily as much of a physical. For me, it was physical because I went from frumpy and thin. You know, I was never really obese, frumpy and thin, to being sculpted and seeing my body, my muscles, and that was really exciting to see changes. But my main difference was mental and how I felt. So, Shakeology. Shakeology is a nutrition drink. It is not a protein shake. So when you're out there trying to compare Shakeology, do not compare it to protein drinks because it's not. It's not a protein drink. Does it have protein? Yes. I have my Shakeology right here. Does it have protein? Yes. But it has so much. I know you can't read this, but you can go on our site to see. But there's so much involved in Shakeology. There are so many ingredients in Shakeology. I'm going to say really quickly, tell you this really quickly. This is how I was almost September 3 years ago. September 3 years ago, I wrote my list because I wanted to make sure I didn't forget everything. I was in a depression. I had anxiety. My depression was so bad I could never be happy. The last bout of my depression, I was really upset, was August. I went to Hershey Park with my family, and I could not smile. That's how bad my depression got. Just nothing I found joyful. My stomach was in constant pain. The only thing that made me feel good was French fries. Anything else I ate, I had shooting pains in my stomach constantly. I had very bad migraines and headaches. I had heart palpitations. At one point, I had 207, in September, I had a heart monitor put on me, 273 irregular heart palpitations in a day. I was exhausted all the time. My husband called me the disappearing wife because when I put the kids to bed at 8:30, I passed out cold. I would get up in the morning exhausted. I would get through my day tired, grumpy, irritable. I just was not feeling good. I was not happy. My memory has gone downhill. I couldn't remember things that I used to be able to just remember, just birthdays and things I had to do and events. It just was all scrambled in my head. I felt like an ADD. I felt like I was ADD. I had cysts on my ovaries that kept rupturing. So I'd have to go to the emergency because they would rupture and they had to make sure it dissipated. I wasn't getting poisoned. When I tell you the things that I had going on in my world, I was not healthy. I really wasn't. I was a very high stress person, very anxious constantly. And I couldn't live like that anymore. I researched Shakeology for 6 months. 6 months. I kept saying, no, I don't want to spend that money. People out there know it's about 130, 120 bucks tax, 129. And people say, I say, wow, just like you, $129 a lot. That's a lot of money. It really comes to $4 a day. It's my breakfast. So even if my breakfast really did cost $2 because I had 2 eggs, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, it was $2, $3. It's an extra dollar a day. That's all it is. Like when you put it in a lump sum, I know it sounds like a lot, but it's not. It really is not a lot of money. When it's your health, especially when you feel good. I don't even see that money anymore. It doesn't even faze me, I'm going to be honest. No heart palpitations, no headaches, no depression. I have not had any depression in almost 3 years. No anxiety. It also helped my cravings aside from the health benefits as far as me feeling good. I had no cravings anymore because if I did crave something, I would drink a little bit of that. I would even take half of a scoop. But it did curb my cravings. Why did it curb my cravings? Not because or my appetite, not because it made me full, but because it supplied my body with everything it needed. So my body didn't crave anything. So it got rid of the cravings. The man who developed this Shakeology, the people who developed Shakeology, they actually went around the world and went to different I don't know if you want to say tribes or different communities, that said, what's your magic? What's your magic? What plant, what herb, what is your magic? And they gave them their magic, and that's what's in the bag. So you're not going to find that in your local store. That's in the bag. So don't try to compare Shakeology to anything else, because it truly doesn't compare. When people write me and say, oh, I found something comparable, you didn't. If you don't want to drink Shakeology, you really truly can't afford it, and the average person can afford it if they choose to. If it's important to you, that's my philosophy. It depends on what's important to you. Getting your hair done for $250 is important to you, then that's important to you. No judgment here. Please, please know, I have no judgment here. My health just became more important. It just, I didn't like the way I felt. I was very depressed all the time and very frustrated and just felt awful. And I couldn't live like that anymore. So if this bag was $300, I would pay for it at this point in my life. So no more heart palpitations at all. Once in a blue moon, I'll get a weird palpitation, and I realize I'm getting sick. And that's my trigger. So the other thing, I have 4 different Lymes. 4 different forms of Lymes. I don't have joint pain anymore. I do not have fatigue anymore. I do not have swelling in my fingers anymore, because that was one of my symptoms. My memory is 100 times better, which is also a side effect of the Lymes. So I was diagnosed last February with Rocky Mountain. Recovered from that very quickly after taking the antibiotic, because I feel not only do I drink Shakeology, but I'm extremely healthy now, because to me, they have to go hand in hand, you know? You have to feel good. So I just really wanted to throw that out to everyone and give everyone a little video on Shakeology, because Shakeology really, truly is an incredible nutritional supplement. No, you don't need vitamins if you drink Shakeology. I have, we also have a gene that's called the MTHFR gene. Your body does not absorb folic acid properly, and because it doesn't, you do not store B vitamins, so your B levels are very low, and that can cause a gamut of issues, from psychological depressions to medical, leukemias, cancers, that type of stuff. And when I went for my last checkup, all my levels are perfectly fine, and I don't take any supplements besides Shakeology. So there is really something to say about Shakeology, but I just wanted to put this out there because I wanted people to really know, and that's how I became a Beachbody coach, because I started drinking it. It changed my life. I started talking to other people about it. Other people said, oh, I want to get it. They were buying it, but you can buy it from me then. So I became a coach for $15 a month, bought my Shakeology, got now Shakeology for $97 instead of the $130. So now I'm still saving about $15, $20 because now shipping is cheaper also. I save about $15, $20 a month. I'm now a Beachbody coach. If 3 people buy it, it pays for my Shakeology. I'm giving you a little insight of Beachbody. So that's why I started Beachbody, and that's what started. So I got 3 people to buy just because I shared my story. I am not a salesperson, guys, at all. You'll see that. I don't like selling products. That is not what I do. I'm just telling you what I did and what I believe in and what worked for me and what changed my life. And I want to change your life too. So please make sure that you look at me as somebody who just wants to make you happy and change your life. I'm not looking to sell anything to you, but Shakeology is unbelievably amazing. So please keep that in your head. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Terry. So keep that into your head. And what else did I want to say to you? I got distracted. I'm sorry. I drink it every morning. And that's just what I do. And I keep an extra bag because now they have this new cafe latte, which is actually very good, and I don't drink coffee. And it is phenomenal, another new taste for me. So I do drink that. So again, from that point forward, people started buying Shakeology from me, and then it just started to tumbleweed, which has now put me into the position of a Beachbody coach. And I absolutely love it because I love when people write to me and tell me how great they feel, whether it's because they're on Shakeology or they're doing an Insanity, some sort of program, Insanity, P90, any other program. They love it. So keep going forward, okay, guys? Pump forward. If you have any questions, you want to do any programs, let me know. I'm going to throw a bunch of challenges out there of hammer and chisel, T25, the 21-day fix, which is the best because I live by 21-day fix. That's what keeps me where I am. And so write me. Okay, I will help you. I'll get you into challenge groups, and I'll get you going, okay? So that was my blurb on Shakeology. Have an awesome day, everybody, and please don't ever hesitate to ask me questions, okay? God bless. Have a great day. Bye-bye.